Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, where I'm having weird camera things happen and all sorts going on. This is for June the 3rd, Wednesday, peak of the week. Whew. And look, this is what happens. This is actually not bad, but the boy is back, and the boy is back with all of his worldly goods. So all of his worldly goods, which did fit into a worldly student house, are now all over this house. And yeah, we have just done a charity shop run with the clothes. It was a real, can you go through your stuff and like tell me what you don't want? Of course, nothing happened. I think you need two people for that job, don't you? It's a really hard job to do on your own. It's like snog, marry, avoid, you know? And you're like, snog, marry, avoid. And then we walked it all down to the charity shop, where they were very glad because they said in there, we do like to have a bit of young man's clothes. So that's nice. So they've got young man's clothes. Yeah, and that's what I've been doing. So half of it, this is very little of what was on the bed. But if you could see the rest of the room, oh my God. Yeah, I'm not a natural. I'm not, I don't know. I'm quite good at organising him, but it is exhausting, isn't it? Stuff is exhausting. Stuff is exhausting. Anyhow, fandom we were looking at. In the Language Lovers Lexipedia. And where were we? Oh yeah, we've done the Japanese one. That's so cool. The boy's going to Japan as well, actually. I don't know if I told you that. I know, quite soon. Okay, fandom can extend to TV shows and films. Trekkies, the die-hard Star Trek fans, have been around since the mid-70s, while Whovians, I've never heard of that. My mum actually calls Doctor Who Doctor Wahoo. I don't know, she knows it's wrong, but she likes it. While Wahoovians, a more recent coinage, are united in their appreciation of Doctor Who. Similarly, Harry Potter has Potterheads. I've never heard of that either. And the US version of The Office has Dunderheads. And the cult film The Big Lebowski, which I did like in its time, has Achievers. And they abide. Actors have fans too, but only a select few have a named following. Before Timothy Chalamet and his Chalamaniacs, I've never heard of them, was Benedict Cumberbatch and his Cumberbitches. Incidentally, Cumberbitch was part of a wider fan meme of Cumberbatch wordplay that included Buttercup, Cumbersnatch, which is perfect, Bannister, Crumblebench, Bumblesnuff, Crimpy Snitch, and the irresistible Cadbury Pringlebatch. Oh dear, that's great. One wrote a book about her experience. This is not a book about Benedict Cumberbatch. And I'm not a Cumberbitch. 2022. The book's strapline is the joy of loving something, anything, like your life depends on it. For this is the lure of fandom, and sometimes all it takes is a discarded cigarette butt. Oh my God. So, a few of these. Ariana Grande, the Arianators. Beyonce, the Bayhive. Blackpink. But who's Blackpink? The Blinks. Is it Brossettes? I remember that. Bruce Springsteen, Bruce Tramps. Christina Aguilera, Fighters. Ellie Goulding, Gould Diggers. Katy Perry, Katy Cats. Kendrick Lamar, Ken Folk. Dua Lipa, Loves. Duran Duran, or as my grandma used to call them, Duran. The Duranites. The Duranis. Green Day, The Idiots. Guns N' Roses, The Ganners. Justin Bieber, The Beliebers. Lady Gaga, Little Monsters. I'm just trying to find the interesting ones. I wonder if we got Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, The Swifties. Killers, The Victim. And The White Stripes, Candy Cane Children. That's a little bit like off-piste, isn't it, that one? Oh, I enjoyed that. Love a bit of fandom. Right, what cards shall we use? Let's use the sparkly ones because there is a bit of sun, but I don't know because I've had to close the curtain whether you're going to get any of them. That one. Oh, it's Smokey! I can't remember what his strapline is. You're going to have to tell me now. Something like, don't go lighting forest fires. I'd never heard of that before you lot told me who he was. So weird. I guess it's like, is it to do with Canada and the Rockies and them there being bears and stuff? I'm not doing reversals. Okay. One more, that one. Ooh, don't mind, that's nice. Okay. Kicking off with the very sparkly, shimmery death card. Shoo-wing. Death card, the all or nothing kind of card, really. More like all the nothing, I'm getting. It's a card that requires no compromises, or even if you want to make a compromise, it's not really interested in doing that. And then we've got Smokey. Forest fires are bad, okay? That's from South Park, actually. Smokey is the Emperor, for obvious reasons to those of you that know Smokey. I love the squirrel there at the side, and I love his belt buckle. That's so cool. The Emperor is about stepping up. This is about stepping up, stepping out, and not stepping sideways. It's like, this thing's gonna... We're going to do this or we're not going to do it. So this can be, you know, at work with your colleagues. It can be about a relationship, a friendship. It can be about a situation with family. And you're like, look, we have reached, or we are reaching the end of the road with this. And I'm no longer willing to shilly-shally and sit on the fence. It's all or nothing. Are you in or you're out? P, get off the pot. That kind of thing. And again, this is reflected in this gorgeous Knight of Swords. Wing, look at that. Swing. This is direct, very direct. Sometimes can be a bit brutal, can be a bit, and another thing, swing. So don't doubt for a moment that this will be extremely kind of direct and close to home, and also, especially for those of you that are more the empathic types, the people pleasers, you know, that you find it difficult to say no or yes to something, you may find, as happens sometimes, that your clock has been wound so tight that it's like ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. When it blows, it really blows. Now, it's no bad thing, because we also have this absolutely spectacular Eight of Wands. It's time to say your piece. It's time to get it off your chest. It's time to do the damn thing, say the damn thing, push the button, yes. And we get the Ten of Cups, itchy nose, which is a very nice Ten of Cups. So there's a lot of good that can come of it, okay? Obviously stay safe, you know, keep your wits about you, but yeah, it feels like it can't be both things. It has to be one or the other. Now, very interestingly, we then get the King and Queen of Pentacles. Something about both being on the same page here. I don't know if this is a love relationship, because it can be that often with the King and Queen coming out together, or masculine and feminine energies are coming together in one single thing. But it's like you're in agreement, actually, that you've both waited long enough. And then the Queen of Cups, hovering around the outside, as she does. This is something that you felt in your intuition needed to be done. But there's going to be some kind of hunchy sense of urgency about it. Okay? Interesting. Leave me a comment and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.